Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree, come use us for real estate.
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary, but this...
Hey, curling fans, I'm standing here in front of Sheet Stew here at the High Park Club, and I just want to let you know that I'm so excited to sponsor the sport of curling, to help curling out. So you can go to stewcurls.com, see all my events, see the Stew Sell series, but you know what? I also sell real estate as well. So you need to buy a house, list a house, condo, rental, business. Look,
It's the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard. 6 p.m. Sunday, Sheet 3, Team Ramsfjell versus Team Yamaguchi. Just getting the first end underway. Waiting for Chris Ewing to join the booth.
Hello and welcome to the Stu Sales Toronto Tankard. My name is Chris Ewing, and with me is
Mark Mengi.
And we are commentating the game between Ramsfjell and Yamaguchi. Sorry, Mark has the notes. I've been running around doing the technical stuff again. Welcome back for those of you that were tuned in earlier and last night. We are into the men's qualifying, page qualifying. Basically, the teams at 9 through 16 that won this morning are playing the losers from the 1 through 8 qualifiers last night. And we will get the 4 winners of this round. We'll play the 4 qualifiers from the first from the 1 through 8 that won. Sorry, a little out of breath from running around. But all in all, looks like we're up to a pretty good start. Ramsfjell has hammer and looks like they're playing a pretty clean end. Nice little hit and roll to split the head. And now we're looking at hit and roll behind the guard. Try and monitor the player mic levels enough so you can hear what's going on strategy-wise and not get blasted when they start yelling for line.
I believe Yamaguchi throws third on his team.
Yes, he does. He actually goes third and calls the game.
And this is his first rock.
Yes, it is. Trying to get it to curl. Need that roll. Almost there. Oh, pretty good. I think they got it behind.
I think they did.
Well done.
So what's Ramsfjell's play here?
I'm thinking he just rips the front. If he's lucky, he might be able to clip the yellow on the way by. Maybe roll over for another corner. At a minimum, just get rid of the top one.
Exactly. Sessiker underway. He's got the top one.
All right, there we go.
They're going to put it back? Is that the idea?
More than likely. I'd be surprised if they don't. Mind you, they could hit, try and cut him down. Or freeze to that back blue. That's another way to cut him down.
まあピールしたところでロールだからね。俺はガードでいいと思うけど。ここは相手一回投げてはいるから結構近めに行かないとダメかもね。3、石2個上ぐらい。これと同じぐらい。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。よ曲げながらかな。オッケー、ラインオッケー。少し曲げかな。いいよ、ラインオッケー。曲げ。
Okay.
Likes it.
Yep. Trying to get the guard in. Really needs to roll over though.
Yeah, needs to come across.
悪くないよ、クリーン。
The rocks were touched up this morning, so they will get a little more curl than we had yesterday.
Oh, they textured them a bit?
Yes, they did them this first thing this morning. Actually, very early this morning, according to the ice maker I had a little briefing with. Okay.
So these are new rocks for everyone today.
If you didn't play it this morning, yes, you'd be a little surprised that you would get maybe another foot or so more curl. And again, that's to make sure that we have the level of curl throughout the entire event. Same as when you see the Slam and Curl Canada CCA events. They try to maintain the proper amount of curl for basically throughout the entire event.
Have you talked to any of the players? How's everybody feeling about the ice in general because of the temperatures outside? It's 29 degrees Celsius today.
Yeah, it is another warm one. They are liking it. The speed is holding up. Just have to really be careful coming into the slide pass late in the game. We had a couple last night after a really warm day that kind of just sort of dug in a little and hit the brakes hard or curled in hard, almost spiraling in behind stuff. Like I said, so far so good. So I'm trying to make sure I pull up some information here so I have proper names for players and. Apologies on the mic.
All right, last rock for Yamaguchi. Again, putting it back on top of the yellow, I guess?
Yes, yeah, definitely. Try and get the guard up again. Of course, Ramsfjell to throw the run back. Who knows, maybe they missed the run back. Or it'll force them to throw a draw after just having thrown that peel. Oh, my phone just upset me. It's 13-2 for Toronto.
Your phone's ahead of mine.
I know a guy.
All right. So, is he going to try and run back his blue on the yellow? Or are they, sorry, their blue on?
I'm not 100% sure. It looks like he might be trying to run his own, that guard in on the yellow for 2.
9秒ぐらい感じかな。うん。
Okay. Looks like about a 10-5 hit weight. They're on, off, so they like it. And
Got it.
perfect. 4-2.
Wow. Great shot.
Okay, so the Ramsfjell team gets 2, and we will be back in a minute from the Stu Cells.
Toronto Tankard.
Oh, we get a replay here.
Great shot.
It was quite really well done. The fact that they were on off the entire way told me it was actually perfectly online.
はい、コーナー置いてからか。
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Cells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, High Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
Okay, and we are back here in second end at Stu Cells Toronto Tankard between Ramsfjell and Yamaguchi. Ramsfjell scored a pretty nice 2 on raising their corner guard into the Yamaguchi stone that was in the center behind the centerline guard to get their 2 in the opening end. So far, we have a corner and 1 in the house. Oh, no, we're going to play a hit and roll behind right now. After Ramsfjell put 2 in the house, 1 a little deep, and then 1 top bait.
近くなるからね。こんなところでいいとは思ったが。逆は
They're all over that one.
あ、始まりちゃってよ。ナイスセーフ。はい。10点3。
Unfair.
Okay, Ramsfjell team is playing a hit and roll. Actually, hitting nose is probably perfect.
This is the Skip's brother Bendick.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Dominic. Elibra.
Sticks around.
Okay, coming around the corner guard here. Try and generate some offense. Get back at try and score their deuce again.
How hard is that double if they wanted to go for the 2 blues? I mean, I know it's too early to do that. But...
It is. The angle's a bit steep. You definitely have a higher percentage chance of making this shot as opposed to the double. Get it tucked a little more. It'd be pretty good. Yep, pretty much.
Perfectly buried, sitting second.
With the rocks being tuned up, there's not much thing as no such thing as perfectly buried.
All right.
You can get to it. Mags is just calling to clear the guard, maybe roll into the rings or over to the center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just basically peel off and clear everything out. Okay, now nose little roll. Don't know if I like rolling that side. You can set up the double. Wouldn't mind a little roll to the left as we're looking at it on our screen. Yeah, right there. I don't know if I go quite that far, but definitely want to stick around for a second shot. Make the double harder. There we go. Sorry about that. I'll turn the mic up a little so we can hear what they're talking about. Okay, so we're definitely going after the back one. A roll to the right, left as we're looking at it on the screen would be ideal.
They can't get it over to behind the yellow, though, can they?
No, I don't think you want to go behind the yellow because you wind up setting a pretty much straight back double.
Right.
Having it here so that it is.
Oh, they're on the other side.
No, that's perfect. Just a little bit over. Again, the angle is it's long and steep, and that's makes things harder for the double.
Oh,
okay, gonna try. No, he's just gonna hit and roll over on top of it.
On top of it, got it. Freeze to it.
Ja, skal det. Der, på 40, tynn 40. Stopp inn, liksom. Wow. Prøver. Wow, kjør.
I like it.
Whoa, whoa, damn.
Curl a bit. No, okay.
Whoa.
Line's coming up.
Hit the nick.
Oh, that's too
Oh,
much.
it's moving. Holy
Ah, bra
smokes.
stølt, Martin. Sorry.
That really took off hog line in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I would definitely look at putting that back. Putting another yellow. Oh, no. Debating a corner freeze.
Ah, sorry, skulle gått litt til å safe han på skipping. ちょっと見えてるはずだから、ちょっとカットとかフリーズもいける。
相手がこれで
あ、バックガードにできる。
ね。うん。
こっちでもいいし。
Oh, that's somebody else was doing it. Give me a minute.
こっちはちょっと高くなってダブルされても
まあ横にあったりね。
ジャムがあるからいい。
うん
どっちも。
There's Skip, who's showing third. These are his 2 rocks coming up.
9まで。9まで欲しい。もう9800で00若干早いから。記憶だからね。いや、8級ね、8級まで。ダメだったら5だ。ですから。
Splitting the house.
OK、5ね。ちょっと遅いから、上げたら止まるからね。いけそうにも見えるけどね。いけそうにも見えるけど。
Deeper than I like, I
い
think.
けそうにも見えるけど。Whoa. Yes. OK。
はい、セーフ。
14.7。
OK。あと1個だね。あと1個いける。まあ、チャンスあったけどね。乾杯。タッチは悪くないよ。今 14.5？
14.7。確かに遅くはあったけど、でも伸びてきてたな。結構。
And I think he's got that. All right.
Yep. 10?
いや、
ここがさっき、帰りは曲がってる。行きは曲がんなかったけど。
Obviously going to try and double this up.
Hmm. 行きは曲がったけど帰りが曲がってない。帰りが、行きは曲がってなくて帰りは曲がってるような気がする。
Stay. OK。10.5。
11近くまでいった？
いや、10.5。
10.5ね。
俺もうちょっともらってもいいかも。もう俺だったらもうちょっともらってもいいかも。
俺結構セットしてからね。
いや、まっすぐ外に綺麗って感じだったから。
結構今、取ってるところはブラシよりだいぶ外にいるなとは思う。
そう、まっすぐ外だった。ただ最初待ったけど、結果いいとこ曲がってきてたから。
あと回転がやっぱ少ない。ちょっと。ただ、フィニッシュ大きいかも。
もうすぐ曲げた方がよかったか。曲げてなるべく相手がステイしても記憶になるようにして、横からやるかフリーズするかが。
相手今これステイ？
多分ステイ。
Skips rock underway for Ramsfjell.
Good.
これはフリーズ？
まっすぐ。ほぼちょっとこっちだね。8！ちなみに青ノーズは全部出ないよね。これのノーズは全部出ないよね、多分。
出ない。これが多分出ない気がする。
8。8。3つは出せない。トリプルはない。一番下が当たんない。あったとしてもあんまり意味ないから。
ちょっと内からから一回イエスだ。オッケー。ラインよ。ラインよ。ちょっと速そう。曲げ。オッケー。13.7。
オッケー。
もうちょいセットした方がいいか。大丈夫。
オッケー。 と曲がりそうなホールだったから。
いや、ちょっと曲がるかなって一瞬思った。ちょうどで、ちょっとオーバーカールするかもと思ったけど、この感じだとまあ、ほぼほぼ良かったかもね。何もしなくて。
14予想だったけど、意外と滑ってそうだったな。これ、今のまま後ろなければ。
Final rock for Ramsfjell.
そうだね、9ぐらいはあったかもしれないけど。まあでも、
14前半だな。
All right, they managed to get rid of the yellow.
Okay, so we're sitting 2 blue.
2 blue. We're sitting 2 blue. Final rock, forcing them to draw for 1, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, unfortunately, there is not really much of a way to get in there and get to. So, take the safest way. Playing the hit or they're drawing?
Tough call.
It could be just they're drawing. Just put the broom up
away from. Got it.
Yeah, just put the broom up out of the way so it. Yeah, it looks like a draw.
Yeah, it's a draw. Draw weight.
Okay. So drawing it or 1. Maintain hammer in the even ends. Always good.
Oh, there's lots on that.
It should dig.
let's wait.
There we go.
There we go.
Right in the pin. Well done. All right. That's it for us for a moment. We'll take a break and you can hear from our sponsors. Talk to you soon.
Stu Cells.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbeck coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Hello and welcome back to the Stu Cells Toronto Tankard. I'm Chris and I'm with Mark and we are calling the Ramsfjell Yamaguchi game, which is the men's qualifier, second round of men's qualifier. So far we have a guard and a come around that came up a little late to form a second guard.
Ramsfjell got 2 in the first end, and Yamaguchi got a single in the second.
Yeah, that's pretty good force. Ramsfjell really nice double towards the end there to get to force Yamaguchi's team to draw the button, which they did quite successfully. So we are off again and racing.
Koizumi with a perfect guard to start.
Hold up. Oh, just a hair heavy. Back 4. Not bad. If Ramsfjell decides to freeze to it. Nope, we're going to play a little tap and roll. Yeah, looks like the board weight.
Nebstab with his seconds.
Okay. Hair wide there initially. Now we're getting better. Gotta go to hold it so I get a little roll away.
You were saying earlier, Chris, that they textured the rocks this morning?
Yes, they gave them a very light sanding to basically just put a little bit more curl back into it. We've had 6 draws a day since Thursday morning, and basically just needed to put a little bit more bite back into the rocks so they get a little more curled, more so than what that the tour players are used to.
And when they texture the rocks, I know there's a straight scratch and then a rotation.
Yeah, and then
you're doing something that's lighter than that. I mean, you're putting less pressure on it. Different tooth of.
Instead of using an actual brand new sheet of sandpaper, it's actually one you already used.
I was going to say, older sandpaper.
Yeah, and basically it is worn down a bit, and it doesn't take as much as when you do a once a month touch up, as we do around here, just to keep that minimum 4 feet of curl in the stone.
And how long does sandpaper last? How many?
Usually when they do it once a month, it's one sheet of paper per rock.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
And granted, it is that hard that you basically only one sheet works properly. Okay, I'm going to leave you for a minute with Mark. I've got to go check on our other team to make sure they're up and running.
All right. Bendick. Putting some weight down the middle. And manages to get almost both yellows. Ran it back. Trying to bury something top 4 as they think what they're discussing.
これだと完全にでもラインナップしてるよね。こっちは見えてもまあ悪くはないなとは思ってね。
Trying to avoid lining it up with the 2 blues up top. Buried, but not in line with the top 2 blues.
よかったよ。ちょっと遅いかも。
少し内から。オッケー、ラインオッケー。ラインよ、クリー。内から。いや、ラインオッケー。曲げるサイド。少し。
いや、ちょっと前だぞ。
少し曲げ。5までは。曲げ。5まではいい。オッケー、曲げ。
いや、オーバーカールさせたくない。
ナイス。
Didn't overcurl. Should be good. He's trying to see if he can run get a piece of it with the blues.
ちょっと行き過ぎたかも。若干。
I think they're just going to unlock the 2 blues.
普通に滑ってる。
今、この2試合で一番遅いぐらいの感じだったけど、意外といった。珍しく押さなかった、最後。
だからちょっとリリースは緩かったんで、こっちからは。
They like it. Oh, it did line up. There you go.
Huh? こっちかな、ちょっと際どいね。狭いね。こっちの方がいいね。うん。ここ曲がってるから、自由でここでいいね気がするけど。こっち
10。
10。センター乗ってきたら結構曲がってる相手のも。
Hoping to hit and roll left.
あ、セーだ。
Nosed.
OK。10.3。
セーフ。よかった。9.5 ぐらい？い
や、よかった。
あ、10.3。曲げでよかった、そのまま。いや、あんまり来なかった。俺も思ったより来なかった。落ちてくると思う。回んなくなってきてるからちょっと。
And they got them both.
うん。まあ普通ならここだね。うん。
All right, 3 rocks left for each. Smith's got guards to play with. How does he get 2 here, Chris?
He's got to tuck this around. Preferably T-line would be great. The only downside is leaving a run back again.
This is Yamaguchi first.
Yeah.
Chris just re-entered.
Yes, apologies. Like I said, I've been trying to get our other team up and running. We had a last-minute cancellation, and a couple of subs showed up, and unfortunately, we've been having a little technical difficulty getting them up and running. So I keep cutting out, sneaking out of the booth for a minute to go make sure they're up and running okay. I'm gonna have to check back in a minute once they have had a chance to get going a little. All right. So far, looking pretty good. I'm thinking they may have to go a little, especially if they want a T-line.
All right.
Okay. All right. Getting a lot of late glide. And it just makes this blue run back a lot easier, the fact that it wasn't deep enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so probably control normal, touching by that ice. Again, it'll depend if he has a spike or not.
Right.
Sorry for those of you that don't know, we were talking about the most successful way to throw a hit. A lot of younger curlers now have a spike that they've been working with since they were very young. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And they stayed. Lovely shot.
And the spike, because Chris explained it to me yesterday, is the positive release at the end of your
delivery. Yeah.
Easy cleans er 890 eller sånt, og det er bra fart. Drar vi bak hans, eller drar vi bak vår på neste når vi sånn setter? Det er godt spørsmål. Og så ruller mot senter, så føler vi drar ut hans. Det er litt kjedelig hvis han drar rundt, og vi gir ut en fjelling hvis ikke jeg får tak inn. Ja, det kan være. Så ruller ut.
Yep! Whoa! 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 Yep! Yep! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
青見て。
All right.
Okay, nice.
Yamaguchi cleaned that up pretty well.
Det kører deg, men jeg vet ikke hvor mye pack faktisk. Det er litt vanskelig å spille. Jeg ligger helt ned hit, ja. Han spiller runnen da.
I guess the only way to get two now is hoping that somebody doesn't run back the guard to force you to win, I guess.
In truth, at this point, throw one behind the corner, see what happens. Mind you, with that ice, it looks like it's coming around the yellow. A little bit dangerous. If the Yamaguchi team's able to make the same run back the Ramsfjell team just did, it could leave Yamaguchi sitting shot behind the guard. But again, we're down to the last two rocks. It's a good way to force the issue. They can get this perfectly buried, force the Yamaguchi team to actually play the run back, and they miss it. It leaves them with a drop or two. I think it's early enough in the game. That's probably part of the reason why they're doing it. We can take a little chance. If we give up one, game's not over yet. We still got a lot to go.
Weight's good.
Okay, yeah, it looks perfect. And again, T-line.
A little off center and
T-line, yeah, not straight back, just a hair off.
Looks pretty straight there.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all.
Hard to see on this screen. On this screen, everything's so distorted.
Yeah, unfortunately, the camera's a little wonky. As we explained last night and in many other broadcasts, our building is over 100 years old and was originally designed as a skating, basically designed for skating, and we've managed to squeeze five curling seats into the old building, and the roof and other things become an issue trying to get our cameras hung properly and everything else.
And even just insulating this building has always been an issue.
Yeah, again, it's, we have, I guess when we see a zoom out, hopefully you'll be able to see the actual steel girders and the steel frame that hold up our roof. It's quite elaborate. Okay. Oh, no, we're playing the corner freeze. Okay. Again, a little bit dangerous, but again, it's still early in the game.
I think they're on the guard. No, I think they're by.
Well, they might have. No, they got it by. The only problem is it might be too heavy. It might actually roll off and leave a hit for two. No, they hit it high. Oh, perfect. Got the roll too.
Yep.
Okay. I think we'll probably be. Ramsfjell team will probably be throwing a blank here. Throwing for the blank. Okay. Magnus, nice upweight shot. Clean. Yeah. Okay.
Definitely not sticking around.
Nope. Well, good blank end. Well done on both parts. And we'll be back to the Stu South Toronto Tankard in just a few minutes. Cheers.
Curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at GSOCtickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Okay, welcome back to the Stu South Toronto Tankard. Mark and I are covering the Ramsfjell Yamaguchi game, which is 2-1 for Ramsfjell. They were able to make a rather clean blank out of the third end. We have now started the fourth. We've got a center line thrown up, and a Ramsfjell team has come around.
But not completely.
Well, yeah, it's a little open, isn't it?
Yeah, there's definitely a half a rock there or more.
Yamaguchi team will try and do a tight guard or come right to it and freeze. We do have 3 other seats on the go tonight. We have Team Keen playing Team Malima. Malima, sorry, I messed it up again.
Right.
And then we have Manuel playing Klima, and Kim versus Harkov. All, again, last chance qualifiers for the main event.
Is it Hookvar?
Hokavar, sorry, yes, Hokavar. My apologies.
No problem.
One of the things my wife tells me all the time, the older I get, the worse I get with names. Okay, so the Yamaguchi team is drawn around nicely. They're behind their center, and about a half a rock difference, from half a rock away from a freeze. Ramsfjell looks like they might be coming around their own now. That one kind of hung out on them a little.
Let's see if it
Yeah.
goes in.
Oh, and again, there we go. That added scratch from this morning. I'll give them a touch more curl in the last little bit.
Will they try and pick that, or will they try and sit on it, or what do you think?
Well, I believe a freeze would be all right, but I think they're looking at playing the run now, which is a bit early. Mind you, they are running their own, so it's not like no. Okay, freeze to the yellow. So they
freeze to their top
yellow.
yellow in the 8 there. Got it.
Get a little more granite in the way, and then hopefully run it back. Get rid of the blues at some point. We'll have to see if Ramsfjell counters and just peels the yellow after the fact. But ideally, a freeze to the top 8 yellow is perfect. And if you're looking for the scores in the other games, you can go to curlingzone.com and the Stu South Toronto Tankard, and you'll be able to see all the scores and be updated end by end. We have people scoring each game here. And if you have another device, you can tune into the Keen Molina game on another, I would say, channel, but another, it is pretty much another channel, isn't it, though? 2 different streams. So a different stream. There you go. Okay, so not too bad. Okay, and as I thought, Ramsfjell's looking at trying to get the one top 8. If it curls up on them, they'll get the... Nope, they are actually running the yellow back into the pile. Try and blow things up a little.
You're going to have to do that sometime, so.
Yeah. Well, maybe not. There's more of that 8-foot yellow than I thought. Looking straight on. I'm in a bit of an angle from where the broadcast booth is, so.
So one of his top blue would stick around, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, they are running the guard back. All right, not bad.
Hmm.
Pick the top one off. Left there's there. Little dangerous, but they are running their own back rock with the next one, so not the worst shot. Just have to be careful and make the next one just as good, maybe a little better, so you actually run your blue into the yellows. Yeah, okay, so a little tap again. We're going to be a little more, no, back house weight. Okay. So we're going to try and juggle things around a little right now. All right, apologies. I did not have their mic up very loud.
So they're trying to tap their yellow and move the blues back a bit?
Yes. It's getting a little bit late in the end now, so they've got to make a little bit of a move. Again, if you break the end down into 3 parts in regards to your strategy, beginning, middle, and end, same as you do per game. And you can, if you keep it in those 3 parts, you usually wind up your game plan for that end can unfold specifically that way. Okay. Looks like it's coming. It might be a touch light. Oh, no, they'll get a little bit of a tap out of it. Okay, not bad. And again, they mixed up the angles a little more, so. Okay.
Running his blue back?
No, he might actually take a crack at just the yellow. Nope, he actually is going for the blue again. Okay. So we'll have to see. He should be throwing the same big weight again. Any luck?
And hoping to roll a bit to the right with the shoe.
No.
Or the card.
No. Mine looks really good. All right. Okay. The Yamaguchi team is coming around again.
Same thing.
I like it. They're forcing the issue, forcing Ramsfjell to play the run backs and executing these come arounds quite nicely. Oh, I saw a tap back 4-ish. So I think he's looking at throwing roughly back 4 weight to tap that back blue back a bit more and keep his yellows up at the top still. Hoping that eventually a run back will do blast back and scatter the blues, not the yellows.
Yeah, because he's managed to run back and pick the top one each time.
Exactly. You add another one to the chain there, and basically eventually if that blue gets run back.
And if he can lock 2 yellows together at the top again, then it just makes it even harder.
Yep, exactly. And the angles on the blues are a little more spread out now. So the fact that a misplaced double could actually take the blues out.
Weight looks
good. Yeah, the weight's okay, so it's not curling this time. Oh, here it comes.
I'm going to roll out a bit.
Okay, not bad, not bad. It might be open enough for Ramsfjell to take a run at just the yellows this time.
I think so, right? If you get it straight back, you could get him to go either way. And
our camera looking face onto the rings is a little off, but it looks like it's about 2/3 open. He could maybe take a run at it. Nope. Oh, we're going to play a freeze. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
All right. I like that. Little change of gears here. Nope. Okay. Back to the hit. Second thoughts.
Yeah.
Now the question is, are they going to go after the yellow, or are they actually going to play the run again? Okay. No, just peel up the top. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
not even bother with them.
Well, they are sitting 2, so it's not an emergency. So in essence, I think he's calling a 3-in-1. We either get the straight peel, we get the run back. Okay, no.
And there's still a lot of rocks left.
No, we might have changed the call again. I think we're going after the yellows now. Okay, there we go.
He's not running the blue back.
No, we're going after the yellows.
Trying to chip him.
Yeah.
So I'd say that wasn't heavyweight.
No, that one's about board. I think he's just trying to scatter things a little.
I think it might. It's gonna.
Oh, no, he might actually be trying to split the guard.
Oh, interesting.
Give himself 2 corners. Oh, no, maybe just a little firm on the weight. It's okay. Opens it up. That gives him a shot he can use as an emergency bailout. Okay, so the angles are a little wrong. No, we're going to pick the back blue what it looks like. Unfortunately, the angles are not favoring Yamaguchi right now in regards to.
This is Skips Rock. Now, Skips Rock playing third.
Okay. Yeah, and looks like we're trying to pick the back blue.
Seems pretty happy with it.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now what do we do? Do we come around or do we blast? Okay, looks like we're going to blast finally.
Løst å holde den og den hvis vi vil. Hvis vi har lyst til å spille for 2 med force, er helt greit. Okay, litt ekstra.
Is there a way to do take those 2 yellows that were not hitting your blue?
Veldig køller.
Nose would be the only thing, but you leave a double right back.
Right.
So we'll have to see what happens. He originally called the hit and roll out to the right as we're looking at it on the screen. Looks like we might get nose or a little roll the other way. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Blow up everything. And we might be on our way to a blank. Yeah, hit and roll the open side.
For sure.
And we've kind of hit that point with the first of the skips rocks. Just a hit and roll into the open. Okay, shot is away. And we can hopefully get the roll we need. Okay, line's all right. Jumped it pretty quick there, which had me wondering. Nope. Okay, not quite the roll they were looking for. This could give Ramsfjell a chance to roll back under. Yeah, he's tapping the far side of the rings, hoping to get that roll over. Just be careful not.
In worst case scenario, they peel anyway, right?
Exactly. So it's tough to guard for all intents and purposes, not doing much. But if you can get over half the rock, literally edge of the 12, it's a very good strategy because sometimes people tend to overthrow that down that line, trying to pick it, and they actually wind up missing. I've used that strategy before and been the victim of that strategy before.
Well, I think it's the hardest thing for most beginners like myself to do is aim at the outside of the rings. It's not like the hack rotates for you.
No, you have to. You definitely have to practice that one.
And when you have to push hard, it's very hard not to be forced down the middle.
Okay, so the Yamaguchi team is actually going to play the hit and roll, try and get one tucked under that guard and make Ramsfjeld's life a little difficult.
All right.
Ramsfjell, sorry, my apologies.
Magnus.
Okay. Just be careful this doesn't bite late again. They've been fooled by it a few times. Yeah, hard right over. They're gonna get over enough? Nope. It's open enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like we're heading towards the blank again. I'll bring a conclusion then for the Stu South Toronto Tankard. If you're around, we have one more draw tonight at 9:30, and then we have the quarters, semis, and finals. The paid quarters, semis, and finals tomorrow as well. So if you want to play hooky, come on down and watch some great curling. I highly encourage you to do that. All right, we'll see you shortly.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
Welcome to the RockShop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the RockShop has it all. Shop online anytime at the RockShop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. The RockShop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
This would be probably a little better. Like in the yellow? If it's better, play it. Like, I'm just trying to keep it here. Like, that gets us barely pulled on forward. Feel good?
Okay, and we're back after a bit of a 4-10 break for everybody. As you can tell, the teams hopped off the ice quickly, and we took a pit stop as well. So we're back. First rock looks like a centerline guard again.
So Chris, explain to me. Last night we called a very different style of game.
Yeah, it was a very strategic game. There was what made things a little more difficult with the game we had last night was there were a couple of shots that were either half made or 3/4 made, and it kind of put a little wrench in the strategy. And then both teams had to adjust back and forth. Tonight, we're seeing some pretty good shot execution. Basically, Ramsfjell is tapping top 4 here, and I'd be surprised if it's not actually right there. The shot execution is very clean, and unfortunately, it can make for a bit of a boring game. But again, shot execution is the key. Okay, Yamaguchi team is playing the freeze now.
I think last night's game did look like a minefield.
There again, like I said,
often, yes.
they were while you were getting really, sort of everything was building nicely, and then you'd have like a 3/4 shot was made. It wasn't quite where you needed it, but it kind of messed up what the opponent would call. So they were a few times the strategy went back and forth in regards to, okay, we're playing standard curling strategy, and then we're like, okay, now what? So it can vary depending on the level of shot execution. And again, like I said, with this game, Yamaguchi and Ramsfjell are two very good teams. And shot execution, again, as you can see, it's only off by a little bit. So we're definitely seeing some really fine execution. And again, in this game, you lose, you are out. So
everybody's being pretty cagey and conservative at this point.
they're being a little more so than they probably would during a round robin game.
Waiting for an error and then
hoping to be able to jump on it, right? Yeah. But we're not seeing much in the way of errors made. This is a nice one. So it's now sitting 2. It's a bit open. Yamaguchi could make a run at it, but I think again, come
sit on top.
Yeah, almost a replay of the end before. We're slowly building up here. Little tap, jiggle things a little. Yeah, okay.
And try and lock it on to the blues a little?
Well, no, I think more just separate the blues, because right now that the top blue isn't really going much of anywhere, depending on where what happens. Like eventually, if Yamaguchi tries to play the yellow run back, I don't think that top blue would really go very far. So again, if you mix them up a little, there's a better chance to be able to get that yellow that's sitting top 4-ish actually into scoring position. So hopefully, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with a hair more weight to try and get a little more jiggle. Not much. I think no, this is T, maybe back button.
Oh, okay, that much.
Yeah, yeah. And again, it's just to get the blues unlocked and move the yellow over behind the guard a little more. Hopefully, keep the shooter right on top of the yellow as well. So that again, that first half of the 3 parts of the end, slowly get the rocks in position, and then. Oh, this might have actually taken off on him, and now it's actually hitting the guard. Okay.
Which didn't actually seem.
Well,
that's helping Ramsfjell, right?
Well, yes and no. Okay, he's called for the come around, which is good. Yeah. Okay, so he's having. Going right on top, corner to the yellow, so that eventually when they start clearing things, they can make a run back or actually hit a blue-yellow combination, get rid of that yellow, and keep the blues there. I'm not gonna lie, I think my shot execution comment was the commentator's curse in that on that one.
All right.
I was waiting for it, and it's finally happened.
All right.
Yeah, linje. Yep.
I gotta hold this straight.
Well, it looks like that one might have grabbed too.
It did.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Have they thrown anything this late so far?
In truth, I'm wondering if they've even gotten out that far. That might have been the issue. They hadn't had anything go out that far. It was a really fresh path, and just they were expecting it to run the same as the others, a little more inward.
Right.
Went a little wider, and it's a fresher path, and basically just grabbed and. But again, it's where it ended up in between the yellows works in Ramsfjeld's favor. allows them that if the Yamaguchi team tries to play a run, then Ramsfjell can turn around and run it, use it and run his own back again after the fact. So
is he going to try and sit on top of Ramsfjell's?
well, I actually think you might be trying to play that tap again. Try and loosen those up. Because right now, the Christmas tree guards the way they are really helping. If Yamaguchi can actually make it, get a play and get in for shot, those Christmas tree guards will really help him out. Because Ramsfjell will have to, yeah, that's an option too, draw right to the button. Mind you, though, those two blues are pretty triggered. You'd have to be more top button. Yeah, right there. Top button this would be perfect if they could get it there. If they could maybe even tap the blue that's on the button a little bit to the right as you're looking at it from above, that would actually take away the triggered effect it would have by getting rid of any yellow that might stay in the back button
So
if it goes.
tapping their own yellow to try and unlock the two.
No, actually coming right around.
Wow.
And sitting top button would be perfect. That would be too deep if you're looking at the overhead. I don't know if you want to loosen those up right now. Yeah, I'm thinking, no, okay, we are going to play the tap again. All right. Just have to watch here. Okay, it looks about the same ice, maybe a hair more. But again, try and jiggle them around a little so then they can now, after the fact, put another one in behind. Because like I said, right now, the two blues are triggered quite nicely. If you put anything on the pin, Ramsfjell team will be able to tap it out of the way, no problem. Okay.
Curious about the ice way out here.
There's been a few. Their guards, they had a little more for the guards. It's actually in a bit. It's the same ice he gave a minute ago, but it actually crashed. So
I was going to say, I thought he was inside with that when he let go, but
no, and looks like they got it by. I don't think it has the weight though. Yeah, it was a bit on the late side. It's okay.
Is it sitting second?
I believe so.
Ja, det ikke noe bra måte å åpne bare.
And again, doing this is also a good spot to force Ramsfjell to one as well. So by doing that, we've actually created a chance for Yamaguchi to steal and also to force Ramsfjell. So all in all, not a bad shot, not a bad result. Okay, now Ramsfjell's going to try and come around again.
Oh, and tap the yellow that's...
Well, I don't know if he wants to tap, but definitely freeze it in so that he can use it if he needs. You can tell we've gotten into a, okay, what if stage, and the strategy and shot calling speed has slowed down a little. There's a little more thought process involved now.
This is also the...
Yeah, this is going into the guards as well.
This
Wow.
is the least clean end we've seen here as well.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I think my shot execution commentator's curse has come full effect.
Yeah,
now it's a mess.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know
Now,
if it's the ice or they've both been narrow, but
I'm just thinking it might be the line. I mean, that would probably be maybe the third or fourth rock down that line, if that, like third at the most. And it's just not. It doesn't have the speed that the drop path does.
now is the temperature in the room changed?
Well, we're into the. Well, no, we're only a third in. They shouldn't have changed that much. We still have one empty sheet because we are on the 4 qualifying games. I don't think it would have changed that much.
So what's Yamaguchi do here? Sit on top of...
I think he's playing the exact same thing, that same tap.
Yeah.
With that ice, I think he might be.
Nudging it forward and hook.
Yeah, exactly. Keep nudging it, getting the trigger taken away, the blue triggers taken away, and possibly tapping him in for shot if he can actually. That's probably about 6 inches less ice than he gave his by than the second through.
When will Ramsfjell have to blow up the guards up front?
In truth, he probably should have done it with the last rock, but he can do it with this one, and it won't. A lot of granite will definitely fly. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The trick is to decide how to attack it the best, so you actually move as much as you can. Okay. Oh, weight's pretty good. Gotta be careful not to leave a double by rolling too far. Okay, not bad. Yeah, he's definitely second now.
Now he's second.
And if Ramsfjell tries to play it, the yellows are triggered to actually get rid of that back blue.
Uh-huh.
Okay, no, he's tapping the come around again. Yeah, okay.
All right. He wants that before he blows up the front.
Possibly, yeah, because it's one more of his rocks sort of in the way, and also to help him, right? So.
Right, yeah, because if he puts one in front and he hits it, then he can get rid of a yellow versus getting rid of just the blues in the back.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie there. I wasn't expecting the pace of play to slow down this much, but it's definitely okay. Now what? And
it's got a curl.
It should come. It's just it can't be too heavy. That's the trick.
I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah, it is a bit heavy. Okay, now Yamaguchi make a play on his yellows, or does he make a play on the blues? I don't think he can. Well, maybe he can get enough, but I think that top blue wouldn't go very far. If he makes the play on the yellows, it might be a little too soon. Oh, no. I don't think that yellow would get in the way of the triggered blues. If he actually was able to just tap it enough to kick it back, it actually might work quite well. I think if he tries to... I think he should really play the yellows. Tap the yellows through. Get rid of that back blue, because right now it's shot. And if he doesn't get rid of it soon, he might not be able to get rid of it later. Okay. Putting a guard up and out of the way is all right. Holding Ramsfjell to 1, 2, that'll work. Yeah, but like I said, the pace of play, because the options on the shots has really changed things here.
And I think Yamaguchi's making sure that there's definitely not 2 points for Ramsfjell here, and if there's a chance for a steal, that would be a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to throw the guard, which will probably force Ramsfjell to blow up the front a bit. I don't know how much he can blow it up, though.
You can get rid of the 3 blue, yellow, but can you hit it in the middle and get the?
Well, see, I don't see. I could see him getting rid of them, the back 2, the blue and the yellow. But I think if he tries to have the shooter roll away as well, that blue that's up top beside the yellow will actually wind up jamming there. Oh, mind you, there's a little more space there than I thought. Looking at the overhead. Okay. Needed to curl. Carbon it a bit. Nope. Okay.
Definitely not narrow this time.
No. No. Yeah. Gotta go a little more. There we go. One last half turn gets it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ramsfjell's gonna try and play a little tap. Break up the triggered yellows. Either that or he has to get rid of something out front. I'm thinking we might be too late to actually start getting rid of the front. That's why he's playing.
I mean, he's still sitting 1.
Yep. Just has to be careful to make sure this actually catches the inside and isn't too heavy. Because if it hangs and actually catches it nose or on the being left side as we're watching the rock come down the ice, it actually could actually make Yamaguchi shot. Oh, okay. No, okay, we're on off. So it's actually pretty good.
Is there ever a world in a situation like this where Ramsfjell would be happy with one?
He actually might be at that point right now. Oh, mind you though, how much room is there? Yeah, the enough is there, and he can get shot. I think they have to play it.
And off that yellow.
Yep. I mean, you're coming in off your own rock, but if you don't do it now, Ramsfjell's definitely doing it next. Yeah.
Yeah, it should send. Yeah.
Well, if you're doing, even if you clip it, you're sitting shot after the fact, right? You catch it as catch the yellow a little thin. As long as you get that blue out of there, that's the key for Yamaguchi right now.
You might be sitting two at that point, depending on how.
Yeah, if the shooter stays there, definitely.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think I'm looking at the overhead. It's definitely makeable. Just have to be careful you don't catch it too thin and kick it up into the blue as we're looking at the overhead.
That's what I was wondering. Does this come across
and kick it up? Yeah, it could very well kick it up.
And
I mean, it's still probably going to roll out and one yellow be sitting one.
Yeah.
But ideally, the perfect shot would be to actually just catch the yellow at about 2:30, maybe 2 o'clock, and hit the yellow, hit as much of the blue as you can and stay right there. Okay, so we're definitely planning enough. See if we can actually get it and get shots. Sit two. The other games on tonight are all very close as well. One game tied 3-3, other one's 2-1, the other one's 3-1. 4-1, sorry.
4-1. Yeah, we just got the same.
Okay, so shots away. Okay, we're on off with line, so the line was pretty good. Just have to be careful it doesn't cut hard on the way in. 2 o'clock, and perfect to sit two.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Very nice. Now going straight back, how much of that blue? No, not enough to throw any kind of weight.
No, unfortunately, Magnus might have left us a bit late. He's coming through the hole by the looks of that broom.
Wow. Through the hole or trying to run?
He believes that between the, unfortunately, you can't, from face on, you can see it. He's looking to come right through that hole.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think there's a hole there. It's either that or it is a rockwood.
It's a show business shot.
It's a rockwood, and that's about it.
Oh my goodness. This will be great.
Yeah.
No, I can see it. It's a rock, but like maybe a centimeter on either side.
I wouldn't even get maybe a half a centimeter each side.
All right, here we
it is a narrow port. But again, the way the shot execution's been from Ramsfjell, from Magnus, all right, we're off.
Doesn't have the weight I thought it would have.
No, cannon doesn't really work. You need to be able to sweep it. That's okay.
Yeah.
At worst, you open stuff up, everything's separated. So now Magnus has at least a one run back opportunity, maybe a couple. So
Right.
it's up to Yamaguchi to decide what he wants to do.
What side he wants to block, the left side or the right side?
Well, I don't know. I just saw them sort of tapping the brim going yellow into the blue. But I think if they try it, it might actually kick the blue into the button.
What if they draw it on the left side and just, again, freeze to their own yellow?
Yeah, another one into the pile is probably not a bad idea. The only downside to that is if you're not perfect, Ramsfjell might actually be able to run that yellow into his blue and then into the. Yeah, he might be able to do a bit of tick tick tap, and then get that blue that's sitting top button actually kicked into the button.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry, we're looking at the overhead on the screen.
In reverse.
Yeah. Yes, it is upside down. For
Upside
us.
down on the screen, distorted.
Unless Yamaguchi decides to make a play of some kind to get. You have to be careful. Yeah, you really don't want to run the blue, yellow, yellow, because then Ramsfjell will run yellow, blue on it as well. It's like I said, a couple of half shots in this end, and it has changed it back and forth for both teams. Okay. I don't know if I'd want to hit that blue or run my yellow in or tap my yellow in. You tap that yellow in at the top 12. You gotta be careful you don't leave that blue open, because then he'll just smash his blue onto the blue, and then hopefully roll into the button.
There's no obviously there's no visible clock here.
No.
So what's the?
We're not doing too bad. The blank in the third helped them put a little pace. The other games are starting to catch up to them now.
And
So
this may be a stupid question, but is there ever like gamesmanship in slowing yourselves down if there's no clock, or
yes and
everybody
no.
be respectful?
For the most part, everyone is pretty respectful about it. There are times that certain people at certain levels will think, okay, it's to my benefit to slow things down.
Freeze them out a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm either Ramsfjell's going to play.
Vi må bunne den ganske godt, da, så jeg føler den her kommer til å gå
Are you looking at the
over
in-up?
innimellom.
No.
Men jeg
Sorry.
tror den er der.
I mean, I thought it looks like he's going yellow.
Yeah, he was looking at coming in off of his own initially.
Drar den oppover igjen.
Now he's looking at the yellow.
No, he's actually lining up the in-off off of the blue on the side.
Wow. Okay, got it.
He's looking at coming off the blue out here in the edge of the 12 in.
Oh, way out there. Okay.
Yeah, and driving that blue into the in. Yeah.
There's people in the way. I can't see that blue.
Yes, unfortunately, we have a bit of the crowd, the play,
mosh pit,
the front end.
Mosh pit.
Well, I don't know about quite that, but the Yamaguchi team is very interested in what's going on as well. It is last rock. It's in truth, I think that in-off from his one on the edge of the 12-foot, which unfortunately overhead you can't quite make out, but you can see it straight on just behind just beside the Japanese player standing beside on the left-hand side. It actually might be the best option, because any other thing he tries to do, he's pushing a yellow, and if it's off by a fraction, like literally less than a centimeter, it could wind up kicking him out and giving Yamaguchi a steal at 2 or 3.
I was going to say, and yellow's sitting at 2 right now. Right?
Exactly, yeah. I think, yeah, the in-op is the only shot he's got.
Right.
And it looks like that was the call. All right. We are in for one heck of a shot here.
Mm-hmm.
If he can do this right, he might actually, if he can run the blue in the 8-foot in on the yellow and kick those 2 yellows out, he actually might get 3.
I was going to say 2, maybe 3.
Yeah.
If it goes right.
Okay, and we are away.
Definitely some weight.
Oh, you got a lot of granite to move. This has got to go. Oh, he's actually wide. Is it going to be enough? No.
No, just
okay. So that looks like it's 2 yellow.
Steal it 2, I think.
They might be measuring that second one. Definitely 1 yellow for sure.
Hard to see from our camera.
Yes.
Now, one of the other idiosyncrasies of this.
Oh, we're on a break. Oh, no, we're back. Sorry. Camera was panning there. Okay, we're going to go to a measurement.
One of the other idiosyncrasies of this club and this particular piece of ice is that there isn't a whole lot of room behind the hacks. Does that affect anybody's throw?
Not necessarily. Most clubs, you have roughly about 6 feet behind the hack. So there's a bad habit around here that some players have developed over the years is using the
Pushing off the back wall.
Exactly, yes. It is rather close to our hacks.
Yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of the players that are here this weekend never had to learn with that. Okay. And
not a great habit for throwing up weight when you
no,
go somewhere else.
Exactly. Yeah. I am not gonna lie. When I got back into curling, when I came here to the Hyde Park Club, I was using the board a little. I was like, oh, this is to my advantage, and it was 1 yellow. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back.
We are here at the RBC Bloor West Village branch, and I'm here with two of their best mortgage brokers, Keith Joel and Dave Thompson. RBC has been an amazing sponsor of my curling season for about 10 years. And Keith, why is it so important to be involved in the community and sponsor youth sports?
First of all, Stuart, it's been a fantastic 10 years. I'm so happy to be involved, and so is RBC. We enjoy being out there, meeting all the curlers, and having a lot of fun along the way. So thanks for that.
I just want to say I'm with you. I'm a big supporter of the community, and I just want to let everyone know all my mortgages with RBC, all my accounts with RBC. It's an amazing bank. These are great mortgage brokers. So look, go to rbc.com and come into the Bloor West Village branch and visit these great guys.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at GSOCtickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Hey, all you curling fans sitting at home watching the Stu Sells Toronto Tankard here at StuCurls.com. Look, Hyde Park's just down the road. We're here in the Junction. If you bring the map card with you, come to Caribou Gifts and start your Christmas shopping early and get some great gifts for the family.
多分。うん。
Just curious to see what they're doing to the kitchen. That's all it is.
いいよ。入っていこう。ラインオッケー。少し広がってる。曲げサイドね。いいよ。リック曲げだ。もうちょい。悪くないけどもう少しだ。センターがっつり。もうちょい最後まで。OK。ナイス。
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. We got a minute to stretch our legs and didn't realize we'd be back so quickly. Okay, after a lengthy fifth end, we are tied 2-2.
Team Yamaguchi with a guard and then one in behind. I'm assuming Ramsfjell is going to try and sit on the one that's top four there.
Yeah, corner freeze that top one. That one top four would be exactly what he's looking to do.
Still going.
Nope, might come around now. No, unfortunately, that one a little heavy, came a little deep.
Buried it perfectly now. Let's see. Now they'll hit and roll in behind their own.
Yep, that would be. Yeah. Mind you, though, no, it is bluish shot now, so I think you got to take a stab at it. I'd be tempted to leave it for a moment, throw another guard.
Sit in front of it?
No, throw another guard, I think. It is in the back. It is in the back forefoot.
Yeah, they're getting rid of it.
Yeah. Oh, a little wide. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. On off. Looks pretty good.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, Ramsfjell. Oh, okay, we're going to run the guard back into the pile.
Trying not to give him a chance to get too many in and junk it up again.
Exactly, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Go back to the game plan that was the first two ends.
Exactly, exactly, yes.
Bendick gets the top one.
I think you just put it. No, I put it a little higher. Yeah, maybe a touch higher than that.
Just replacing the guard.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry, the banging you're hearing through our mics is our staff cleaning up from having many tables and chairs around for the week.
Oh, the karaoke party last night.
Yep, that and you know, teams were up here having their team meetings and eating lunch and dinner and
stretching.
Yes, that too. Oh, this isn't digging in or curling as much as I wanted.
Oh, it's not. It's deeper than I wanted to.
Yeah, this might give Ramsfjell a bit of an out here. He might actually be able to hit and roll behind the corner. No, okay, he's going to try for the double. Stay right there.
Because the back yellow is so deep, you can sit on top of it. Is that the idea?
Yeah, it's not something to worry about right now. Get rid of the top two, open the front, open the forefoot up. Okay, an out turn coming down. Might get a little bit. Nope, no roll. Okay, hoping for maybe a bit of a roll, but that's okay. Yeah, have to play the roll.
And they're just going to split the rocks up and hopefully roll behind the blue guard.
Yeah, sit two. Oh, I did. My apologies. I didn't realize they actually took out that back blue with that too.
Yep.
Okay, so there we go. So yeah, Yamaguchi wants to sit two and force Ramsfjell to the single.
Yeah.
Okay. Judging by that ice, 10-5, maybe control. Do you need to roll a few feet? I'm leaning more towards control weight. On off, on off. No, needs to curl. Okay. No. And gets a really good roll. All right. Okay. Oh. Mag's going to play the hit and roll behind. I like that. Stick around for shot. Put it back, back four-ish behind the guards. It could work out quite well.
I was daydreaming there. Are we hitting and rolling or drawing in behind?
We are hitting and rolling.
Got it.
Okay, looking pretty good. On, off, on, off. Okay. Need to roll. Yep, perfect. There we go.
Great.
All right, so freeze again. I don't know if I want to tap it back. Oh, okay, replay here of the shot. Quite good. Initially it was for line, but they were on off towards the end there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, perfect. Can't make any hit on that.
Nope.
Definitely got to play the freeze, which is what is the call. Mark and I keep getting them stretching and having a little walk around. It's been a really long week for us.
Last night it was 11:30. I think they got off the ice. 11:30.
No, it was later than that.
12. Oh, right. It
Yeah.
was 12:30.
Yeah.
It was 12:30.
Yes.
It was a long one.
Once I was done powering down and cleaning up all the stuff, I wasn't out of here till 1 o'clock. So, but
I walked the gauntlet of karaoke maniacs downstairs.
yeah, always fun. Always fun.
Always fun.
And the gentleman we had last night doing karaoke he's a really great at getting everybody up and going, and the crowd was having a great time. Okay. All right, we're just having a bit of a debate over the weight right now. Again, we're on a line that we really haven't used a lot, and have us throw a very specific shot in the sixth end on a line that you haven't really used. It is a bit of a guess. You're kind of hoping that what your front end is telling you for weight is actually what's going to happen. Okay. I don't know if I'd be on that right yet. Okay, no, they're a little on. It really needs to curl.
I was gonna say it's hanging out there.
Yeah. No, okay, here it comes.
It's grabbing.
Yep, gotta go. No, gotta go line now. Gotta go line now. Okay. Give a little. All right, got shot. Not too bad.
Or is it sticking out? Can he pick it?
Not a lot. There's only about maybe a quarter of a rock. Yeah, I think it's a little freeze tap. Nope. Okay.
Den biter T-line. Biter T-line på 14-5.
Okay. So we're looking at a little T-line tap.
I think that's what I interpreted from that.
Exactly. Okay. Away.
How do you tap that and not leave
A
it?
lot of rotation.
Chris, how do you tap that and not leave it double?
You can get to just off nose and tap it enough. Oh, it actually might be light. Get it a little tucked. Get it level with the other yellow. It's all right. Then you can use it. Okay, not bad. Fortunately, a little light.
But it is ahead of their, which is good.
Yeah, they are. Second and third right now. It is definitely usable.
Because they could run that back, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, that would be getting it a little tucked, getting it in the way of the run.
He wants to bury it in behind the blue, so
Yeah.
you can't run it back. Got it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one option. Another is guard the run, force Ramsfjell to draw in. Again, outside of being able to actually steal, forcing Ramsfjell to the one is the game plan. So get Hammer back and hopefully be able to score a deuce. Again, other games here are really tight. We're looking at 4-3, 3-2, and then 4-1 still.
And sheet 5 blue is sitting pretty well.
At least 3 or 4. I got people in the way.
Yeah, I can see at least 2 anyway.
Okay. Well, they definitely need. Blue is down on 5.
Yeah.
It's
Down 4-1.
I have to check my sheet to see who is blue on 5.
All right.
Oh.
Is he trying to bury that in, or he's not trying to tap the blue?
No, I actually think he's trying to basically hit it on nose and sit right there, or maybe just a little bit on the a little bit to the left as you're looking at it from above, as it's coming to us. Yeah, a little bit on the left-hand side, so that the blue does not. Perfect. There you go. Again, so kind of forced a very good shot in regards to the fact now you force Ramsfjell to play the freeze again. You got to come around and try and get shot. Get corner frozen to that yellow.
And he's going to get stuck getting 1 pretty soon.
Well, he's throwing his first, so
I'm just saying I don't know how he gets rid of.
I don't believe he
anything.
can
That's
in
what
it
I'm
right
saying.
now.
So,
He's
yeah.
basically looking at corner freeze, and then hopefully Team Yamaguchi will miss,
Yeah.
and then he can drop or two.
Right. But he's got to move that one that's there first.
Yes, definitely, or at least get shot.
Yeah, yeah. Weight's there.
Not bad. Should curl up. It might be a hair heavy. They haven't
Got a
really
bite.
put a broom
It's got
to
a
it.
bite. It's got a bite.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's got a curl, I think. Okay, not bad. How much can you see? Oh, at least half. So you can do a
You could just
hack waiter and sit right
I
there.
was gonna say back 12 and
Yeah.
match it or something, right?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah. Yeah, I think hack would probably be the best. You definitely get that rock out of play.
You can see most
Oh,
of it.
wait. Are they looking at running the yellow back? I think they are. I think they're looking at running their own yellow back.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Here comes the run back.
It's curling.
Gotta go. Otherwise, they're going to take their own. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we basically have now we have an open hit for two.
I was say two just became a whole lot easier.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand why he mess with those two guards up there. But
In truth, he must not have felt comfortable actually throwing the hack weight. Just worried it was going to cut, and he'd give him an open, basically drop or two. But unfortunately, the run back over curled on them and took everything out of the way and kind of rolled.
This is a nose for two, and that's you can't do anything else other than that. I'm assuming.
No. Everything else is way too risky.
Yeah.
So think you two and run. Okay. Looks like blue on 5 might have gotten 4 to get back in the game. Okay, here we go. Probably about a 10-5. Maybe control. Taking off on him? It is a bit.
Got it.
No. Okay. Oh, he rolled a little bar. One blue.
Oh.
All right. That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
All right. We will take a break here at the Stu South Toronto Tankard, and we will see you soon.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate, I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from Nisku this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
Okay, and we are back. After Ramsfjell scoring 1 and 6, had an unfortunate overcurl and rolled out on his hit to score 2. We are back. Ramsfjell's thrown a really nice center. Team Yamaguchi has come around to sit roughly back forward, a little heavy, and now Ramsfjell is trying to freeze to it, looks like. Okay, not bad. Freeze to it. Team Yamaguchi should be freezing to it as well. Oh, no, we're going to play a little bit of a tap to loosen things up so that we can't build up a bit of a chain right over the button that can't eventually be removed. So, I'm going to... Okay. So Ramsfjell drew up center line guard, then Yamaguchi drew back 4, and Ramsfjell froze to that 1 back 4. And now Team Yamaguchi is looking to freeze, tap, loosen up the rocks a bit so that they don't can't build up behind the tee line. Okay, so we are away here with the tap freeze. Oh, that looks like it's going on him. Get it by? No, okay.
Not biting as much at all. Look at that.
No, that one they shouldn't have jumped that.
Too much weight?
No, they wanted to do that tap that back yellow to the back 12, but I think they got a little afraid it was going to grab and go and hit it a little early, and it stayed straight. So top button would be perfect. You really don't want to freeze. Give.
So he wants top 4 on this.
I'm thinking, yeah, I think he's tapping top 4-ish. Yeah, that'd be ideal.
What's
your guess on hog to hog for a draw to T line right now?
Oh, I have no idea.
15 and a half?
There's an app for that. We can find out.
Okay, there you go.
Hang on. I can get my stopwatch open in time.
Fin linje. Smule plass.
Okay.
Fin linje.
Too bad.
Fin linje. Litt plass. Litt plass. Vent litt hvis vi kan.
Really not curling.
Okay, Gaute. Nesten kryss.
Okay, that was a 14-5.
Yeah, I had 14-8. There you go.
Oh.
And not too bad. Okay, so a little deep.
Helt ok, sånn. Kludrer til 4-foten. 14-5 fikk jeg.
You have to realize where our booth is. We're on the second floor of the club lounge, and we're looking down, so we're a ways away. So
it's very far away.
Yeah.
When we look at our computers for the above camera that you can see, probably, yeah, it's backwards, it's upside down, and not completely centered over top of the button, as you can imagine.
But
it's more reliable to look from up here down at the ice.
Okay, so we're looking for, again, a little draw tap, loosen things up so we don't wind up with a huge pile of granite over the button that nobody can use. No, we're going to have a little conversation about what we need to do and what we should do. While we're having that, we can update a few other games. On sheet 2, we have Keene versus Malima, and Keene stole 2 and 6 to be up 6-3. On sheet 4, we have Kim versus Hokovar, and right now it's 3-2 for Hokovar. On sheet 4, we have Manuel versus Klima, and as indicated, Manuel was able to score 3 in the 5th to tie the game at 4-4. So again, a lot of really good curling happening. So if you're around and you can get here for 9:30, we do have a late draw tonight. It is the women's first round of the page qualifying.
That'll be a big one.
Yeah, and one of the men's page qualifying games is going tonight as well. Just due to the fact that we only have 5 sheets here, and to get everything done on time tomorrow, we have to squeeze a few things here and there. So one of these men's games, one of these teams playing right now will actually have to play again. I'm not sure what would qualify as that, but I'm thinking quick Gatorade Power Up and whatever the gels are.
We had Silvana
Terranzoni, yep.
Yeah, she was sitting beside us when we were commentating in the last game last night. It was amazing to listen to her talk to.
Yep.
Who was she talking to?
She was talking to a friend that they know in the Toronto area, and he had mentioned that he's only curled a little bit, doesn't know a lot, and she was there with her coach as well, and they were explaining the what they needed to do. Oh, that was a lovely tap. So Yamaguchi's shooting 2 now. The only downside is it is a bit open, but little freeze tap again, unlock everything. Yeah. I don't know if you want to blast it just yet. All right. Well, let's see. Nope, little freeze tap. Okay.
Linje. Linje. Perfekt. Litt tight. Yep. Yep, linje. Yep. Okay, fin linje. Yep. Hold linje. Yep. Hold linje. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gonna come enough. Yep. Might be a hair light.
Yep. Yep.
As long as you can get to nose. I'm gonna get shot, but again, it's in the way, and they can use it on the next shot coming down, or later on. So the question is, I think Team Yamaguchi's got to peel the guard. Yeah, pick them one out of the back, gives them some options if they can do it. But I think for the most part, you get rid of the guard now.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking at, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they could pick that blue out. The only downside is you're losing that back yellow.
At what point in time are they going to start breaking up the 3?
Well, I think that's when you, but by trying to pick that blue, it will definitely bust up the pile.
Right.
I think they either have to do it, play it tight. If it clips the yard, not the end of the world, but definitely you got to make a run at getting something going here and open things up. Because right now, there's a lot of granite covering the button. Okay. Release is pretty clean.
They have to get rid of the. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, clip it a bit. There we go. Open things up a little. All right, not bad.
Fair bit.
Yeah. Only downside to that is now Ramsfjell can freeze. Go top button.
Roll on the yellow and.
No, I think he's actually calling top button again.
Oh, okay. There you go. I thought he'd come around the right side, hit it, and try and roll to cover there.
It would jam on the back blue.
Ah, yes.
And unfortunately, that would. If it's not made perfectly, it can give Team Yamaguchi an out. Whereas if he goes top 4, top button-ish right here, it's definitely putting the pressure back on because they get around the guard.
If he sits on it off center, then if you tap it, then it goes out versus running into the back blue.
Exactly. So, again, now that Ramsfjell doesn't have hammer, he's trying to make life difficult for Team Yamaguchi. So, putting this top 4, well, this one doesn't look like it's curling as much.
Heavy and it's not curling.
Yeah. Okay, freeze it to the back one now, audible. Oh, no, it's going to.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was much heavier than I thought.
Heavy.
Okay. Well, we've all done it. And if you say you haven't, I know you're lying. Okay.
Yeah, I would think based on just the weight, not at the professional level, switching from the extreme weight they throw to throwing a draw in the next one. Just the adjustment's got to be crazy.
It is mechanically no, mentally yes.
That's
and
what I mean.
And it literally there are times like even when I practice, I'll do that specifically. I will actually throw an a really up weight shot specifically to get that, and I was like, okay, now I have to draw the pin.
Yeah.
And if you don't practice it and you don't get your head around being able to do it, it is tough.
And I'm sure, and fitness is a huge part of that too.
Yes, definitely.
Because if you're huffing and puffing, as well as trying to go from
exactly,
you've just swept your face.
You swept your face off, and you've thrown a hit,
and you're throwing a hit,
and now you get to turn it, or you turn around and throw a delicate draw in after sweeping, and then trying to throw a delicate draw after sweeping end to end. Yeah,
it's one of the things that I've noticed in the last few days at this event is just no matter how hard they sweep, nobody's breathing hard.
Yeah, they are definitely in great shape.
Yeah, their fitness.
Well, we have what, at least 4 teams from the men's side and 4 teams from the women's side that qualified for the pre-trials. We already have a couple of teams that are actually qualified for the Olympics. The Ramsfjell team is the Norway men's Olympic representative. Taranzoni team is the Switzerland, the Swiss representatives. Klima, who's out on the ice right now, they're representing Czechia.
Italy, I think, as well.
Yep. Constantini is here. She qualified through the 1 through 8 yesterday. She'll be on the ice later tonight. Just phenomenal level of curling here. And for those of you that normally do what I do, when you watch this and you watch the other stuff on another channel, drives my wife around the bend when the laptop's on and the TV's on curling. And it's like, and I'm commentating on both games.
I think one of the things that one of the things that's quite amazing too is I mean, I try to describe to people that you can come to this little club that we all are members of and see the best curlers in the world and just bump shoulders with them, in our little lounge. Or it's an amazing opportunity to get probably as close and personal as you'll ever get with world-class curlers.
Yes, yeah, definitely. We have always had amazing fields here. Gushu's been here several times. This is the first year in probably the last 10 he hasn't been here. Nicodine's been here. The field really took off last year for both the men's and women's sides when Stu actually, Stu Sells, raised the women's purse up to match the men's purse. Basically, since then, the women's field has been stellar.
Nicodine was a great guy last year. I played Connect 4 with him upstairs.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he is a very nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy.
I remember when my daughter was younger, we'd be around and she was in Little Rocks, her Little Rock sweatshirt. She actually would get it autographed by everybody. And it has to have the better part of 100 different autographs on it, all over it, from all the different curlers. She did actually, when Jennifer Jones won her gold medal, though, she did have to have a gold Sharpie so Jennifer's team could sign it in gold.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was very cute.
Yeah, I think it's hard to. I mean, you hear some of the players talk sometimes. We had Stu Sankey, who is Stu Sells, who is, by the way, an amazing human being and club member and sponsor of this event, and
many others,
and many others, as far as just being one of the biggest supporters in Canada, if not the biggest individual supporter in Canada of curling. And it's amazing to see these athletes and how relaxed they are and how excited they are to actually have crowds of people that are watching them, because in a lot of places they play around the world, there's sometimes nobody there.
True. You get into a certain arena, and I remember I was watching yesterday afternoon's coverage of the curling on TV, and I looked around the arena and I was sort of like, wow, okay. Meanwhile, here we had the better part of like 80 people here from.
And this is a tiny club, but anywhere else in Canada, if you're in a hockey arena or doing any kind of, they fill it up. but I guess it's a really big part of Canadian life.
Okay, so sorry, we diverged a bit there. Let's get back to the game here.
Yeah, there was a lot of thinking on the last shot. They did clean it up a bit too.
Yeah.
Yamaguchi. Now Ramsfjell is trying to figure out.
I think they've got to play the hit and roll, or at least come around to the top four. Yeah, if they come around top four, right on center, leave it a little open on the left as we're looking at it facing the rings. If Team Yamaguchi tries to make a play at it, it could jam on their back yellow. On that yellow, then they were.
So come around the left side and sit on that yellow. Which
Yes.
Is in the
Yeah.
But on the edge of the four.
Yeah, I think if you can leave a little bit open, maybe try and
freeze to it or lock onto it.
I don't know. No, I would leave it top four and then try to bait the Yamaguchi team into making a play at it a little bit.
But buried enough that they can't go at it straight.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I'm not going to fib. I might actually use this in my teaching strategy. This game in my teaching strategy sessions again. It was going along pretty basic and straightforward strategy for the first couple of ends, and then things kind of turn around in 5. And again, it's that a third, and a third, and you usually come into a game with a plan, and the middle section of the plan, not sure if it went some way either team really wanted.
Yeah, there hasn't been. I mean, Ramsfjell might have missed one or two. Yamaguchi, I don't think has missed one. Has he?
They had it well in 5 when Yamaguchi scored the 1.
Right.
They were sort of a bit back and forth and a bit back and forth. It was sort of miss, and then make, in that regard. I think that came a little deeper than Magnus wanted.
So
it's
what weight do you throw here? Are you trying to bring the blue up?
No, ideally you want to get to nose and tap it straight back. I don't know if you want to tap back too far, because if you do, you might actually leave Magnus a double.
So back 12 or hack?
I'm thinking like back 8. Just tap the.
Okay.
That broom looks more like hack. So that definitely could get it out of play.
Mine's okay.
But yeah, just have to. Just a hair off nose would be perfect. You can't roll into the open.
And it is hair off.
Oh, it did roll into the open. Okay. So I leave Magnus with a hit and roll under the guard. I wouldn't worry too much about the jam. Well, actually, yeah, because if it does jam in the back and it doesn't make a perfect shot, it could leave him a shot for 3. We'll have to see here. You definitely have to hit and roll behind the guard. Otherwise, you are leaving a perfect shot for 2. Okay.
8 på nesa. Margin rullebakk.
If you can get a roll back over and sit top buttonish, that'd be quite well done.
Okay. Yeah, at that point, there's nothing you can do. But you have to roll to enough cover that you can.
Yeah, in truth, I wouldn't mind rolling to a little bit the other side of that center guard.
Yeah. That was my thought. I was like, you want to roll it a little farther.
Yeah, because you will basically change the shot for the Yamaguchi force thrower.
Because that heavy draw will not. Oh no.
Okay, as long as they get that out. Okay, they're only giving up 2 probably.
2 now.
Yeah, straight nose hit for 2.
Yeah.
Jeg sitter bak her og sier det hele veien.
Yeah, it's I think adrenaline got a little into that shot and kind of kept it a bit straight when the speedy was thrown at. Should be pretty straightforward. Hit on nose for 2.
Yeah, Karuizawa hasn't missed any of these so far.
Okay. That was a bit of a quick jump. Shouldn't be too bad.
Oh no,
It is.
It's totally fine.
Perfect 10-5.
Totally fine.
Here we go. Okay, that's 2 for Team Yamaguchi. At the end of the 7th end, we're going to take a short break, and we're right back.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at GSOCtickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Okay, and we're back. Start of the 8th end. It's a Stu Sales Toronto Tankard. We are covering sheet 3 at the High Park Club. Team Ramsfjell versus Team Yamaguchi. Team Yamaguchi got 2 in the 7th to be up 4-3.
4-3.
So Team Ramsfjell has hammer here. So far we had 1 rock through the house, I believe. And then, no, my apologies.
Oh, that was it. Just
yeah, I think
hard for us to see, but
the Rumsfeld team, their guard attempt overcurled by quite a bit, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then Team Yamaguchi threw up the center line guard. We saw this last night in the game we were watching. The team with hammer threw up a. Sorry, my apologies. Yamaguchi doesn't have hammer.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
Yamaguchi doesn't have 7. Hamsfeld has hammer, and they threw up the corner guard.
Yep. My bad. Getting a little flipped around. It was quite. Team Rumsfeld had hammer there for a few ends.
Yeah, they haven't thrown the score up yet.
Yeah.
I know I've seen Magnus 3 times throw it up for them.
Oh. You have to be careful of a couple of scorekeepers around here that'll run downstairs and wave at you and not wag a finger at you behind the glass for not putting the score up quick enough. Myself being one of them. Okay, here we go.
Unless it's a club game and an embarrassing end.
Yeah, then you don't bother. Yeah, I get it.
Then you go to the bar.
Yep. Okay, so with 2 really nice center lane guards, Ramsfjell has decided to bring one into the house, sort of avoiding the rush to the middle. Okay.
Sitting on top of the blue there?
No, actually, right now the call is draw to back 4.
Draw behind it.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Okay, let's see if we can get it back here. We are in the 8th end. I'd be a little worried about the slide pass on the home end. get about 12 foot and might start digging in just because we are in the 8th end. Yeah. Get it around a little bit. All right, not bad at all. Hold on. Nice draw. Oh, okay, we're going to play a little tick and roll over to the side. Okay, board. Okay, here we go. Board weight, little roll. Get rid of the yellow roll to the edge, or roll out to the 12 foot. As your time in this one, board weight usually hog to hog is about 11.5, depending on who's throwing.
That was it. Okay, get a perfect roll to the side of the T line would be. There we go. That was lovely. Well done. Great. Very good shot.
No, I also just tried out of curiosity because I play on this ice, so it's backline to hog, just to see what it was for that.
For board?
Oh no, for T line.
Oh, for the T line. Okay.
Or no, just for the
draw around. Yeah. Okay.
Like
what is there? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's speedier than normal.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how they've made the ice, or have they broken it down based on how well these guys sweep it?
A bit of both. The ice crew does do just a hair more prep for these guys because they do tend to they get basically the ice is prepped properly before every game. It's expected when you play at this level that the ice is going to be a certain way, faster, certain conditions, certain curl. And again, that's why. And as we mentioned earlier, they just gave the rocks a light scratch this morning. So they put the curl back in because we've had quite a few games being played this week, which is quite funny because I say quite a few games played this week compared to the fact that we usually have 4 to 5 draws a day around here anyway.
It is madness.
Yeah, we have the good fortune to be a very full and busy club. Okay. We get around. Oh, looks like they're actually going to try and tap this a bit.
Hard, Martin.
Got to go hard line. Can't. Okay, got her by. Nice shot. Well done.
Great one.
Okay.
All right.
I'm being a little worried about Ramsfjell about the fact that we have so many actual guards still. If Team Yamaguchi can get one buried that they can't get at, it could make life difficult.
And again, because they haven't put the score up, it is 4-3 Team Yamaguchi in the 7th end, or in the 8th end.
In the 8th end.
After 7.
Yeah. It looks like we're trying to come around again. I don't know if I'd want to go quite as deep as back 4. Because you would... Okay, back button. It's the call. All right. Thinking we can get it buried. I'm trying to remember if that's the same ice he had for the last shot. It's the same ice he gave his second. Might be a touch less. Again, they're expecting a lot of that late curl because through the slide path, the ice is probably worn down. The pedal's worn down a bit, and it's just grabbing and going. Okay, let's see what we get. Apologies, I had the wrong mics on. Okay. That's still really wide. I don't. Okay, still trying to get it by the blue. It's cutting hard. Gotta go. Gotta go to get it by the blue. Oh, it ticked it a hair. That's too bad.
Kom og se.
Okay.
Okay, they're having a team meeting. I have a
There.
random question for you, Chris.
All right, go for it.
The at the back, you can see at the back of the High Park Club on our scoring wall. There's a figure of a woman. That's a cigarette logo from a long time ago.
That is the McDonald lady from, I can't remember the brand specifically, but yes, it is.
Pall Mall or something.
No, I believe that was Export A.
Export A.
But it wasn't Export A at the time when that picture went up. It was something else. But I believe we had a member who worked for the company at the time, and the company paid for the scoreboards that we have so that we could.
How old would they be?
Those scoreboards? Probably back to the early 50s.
75 years old.
They just get touched up a bit and fixed up. But again, it's one of those sort of heritage things. It's been there for, as you said, almost 70 years. And
well, nobody knows it's a cigarette logo unless you're old enough to have seen it on your grandparents' cigarette.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. And that's the only way I know.
That's the only way I know too. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Cameo? No. Players?
No, it's. I want to say RJ McDonald, but I don't think that's right. Maybe those who are watching can Google it and Google it and put it in the comments, and we'll see if we. We'll try and get to it as soon as we can. All four of you watching.
All four people. Here we go.
Damn. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Trying to hold it straight.
Yeah.
Dan.
I think ideally is
okay?
catching nose and staying right there.
Yeah, I think so.
Lovely. Great shot. Great shot.
There you go. And they can't get to the inside enough to take them both, right?
No. And it's cut off the draw. They still do kind of a draw down the left side as we're looking at it, but with the stones being touched up, it definitely makes it a lot tougher to get through that, get through the gap between the guards, and then get by the blue at the top of the house.
So again, here's amateur question: if you're coming around this side and you hit the deep one, would the gear effect take it into the other one? If they hit the one on my right hand side,
the outside blue,
yeah,
and off the tee line, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
You can't get inside enough.
No, they're at a bare minimum edge and edge, if not a hair overlapped. So
you can't do anything that makes it go this way.
No, if you look here on the overhead, they are pretty much edge on edge. So there's no real way to get
anything off nose is going to chip the top one anyway.
Yeah, exactly, and the shooter will spill out and off. You probably wind up tapping the blue right to the button if that were the case.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You'll end up hitting the top one.
Yeah. In truth, it looks like draw back 4, which is pretty much okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little confused. I look to tap the blue back 4. That's what the ice is right now. That broom is tap the blue to the back 4 and sit there.
Oh, right, because it'll be sitting better then.
Yeah, and you also wind up it's back 4. Your rock's in the way. If Team Ramsfjell tries to play a hit, it could jam.
Right.
So if they can execute this good and get the rock to back 4, it definitely opens up the possibility of a steal. That's a little more than back 4 weight, though.
I was going to say, that seems heavy to me.
That looks like hack to boardish. Maybe backline to hack.
Oh, he's not worried.
I'd be
not worried about line.
No, you got to catch it on nose. It can't roll off.
It's going to roll. Oh, just that.
Yeah, that was the only downside. That was a touch too much weight. All right. Okay, not bad.
So where can Ramsfjell, where can they hit this yellow and not be?
Well, I think the danger part is if they hit nose, Team Yamaguchi is going to try and draw around again because
And what if they just tap it enough to move it? No, because then you risk putting it in shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Burying
Exactly.
it, right?
I think the probably most ideal thing to do is hit and roll off. I don't know if you want to come around because then he just plays a run back and sits there behind the shot. Little roll, you'd have to watch for the jam on the back one.
I was just trying to think of a way to hit that yellow and then stick in a place that makes it a hard draw coming around, but I don't think there is, right?
In truth, I think if you catch it just a hair off nose,
that's the best possible scenario.
as we're looking at it, just a hair to the left of the nose, it should get the rock out. The shooter stays there. Then it'll leave Team Yamaguchi with a draw around, which you'll be able to use the one we're throwing now to actually run it back.
Yeah, they're making no mistake.
Okay, that's definitely got a lot more weight.
They're making no mistake on this.
You're gonna blow them both up? Nope, perfect. Okay, it jammed, but it did roll out, so that's not too bad.
Right.
It actually got rid of one bad thing in the back of the house.
Oh, because they could have sat on that later.
Exactly.
Right.
Or it could have
Back
jammed and
for-
caused an issue. Yep.
Sure.
So, yep. Are we playing a hit and roll? Are we looking at? Okay.
And again, for those watching, it is 4-3 in the 8th end. They have not put the score up for.
Yeah, Team Ramsfjell has hammer, and so far they've been executing quite well. Actually, both teams have this end, and Team Ramsfjell is currently sitting 4. So Team Yamaguchi is looking to draw around, get to, I think, back 8. Yeah, maybe back 8. Get shot. You can get to just off the center line, back 8-ish. Maybe not quite, just a little past back 4 would be perfect. The idea is that it's got to be a little more buried. Otherwise, you're leaving in the same run back. Okay, I'm looking at some options here. Split them, but it doesn't get, it opens things up for them now. You're kind of doing the work for Ramsfjell here by opening them up. Okay.
Lots of discussions.
Yeah. In truth, I would love to get back 4 as much as buried under the blues as you can. I think it's the only shot. Because if you move these blues now, you're doing the work for Ramsfjell.
Yeah, because then they're still sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Like, I understand what they want to do. They kind of want to loosen things up and open things up a bit, but right now those are kind of helping you. Yeah, I'm thinking.
You need him to go behind, right? So
I think you need a timeout. Yeah. Okay. So we get a timeout.
Yeah, I was gonna say they need to get to the button. Do they not?
Yeah, I believe they do. They've got to get.
They got to draw.
Get around.
And even if it's back.
Like I said, even if they can get it touching center line, so it makes that run back.
Yeah.
That one run back blue that the Ramsfjell team's already run back. More difficult. Yeah. I think the timeout was a good call. Get the coach out here, see what he thinks. Hopefully he's thinking about along the same line I am. You got to get, that back 4 is what we're looking for. Okay, you got to giggle at this. When I went to check for the answers to our question, I was looking at the wrong YouTube feed. So I'll have to get the right one here, and we'll see if anybody has come up with an answer to our question. Like I said, I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting it. I could have Googled the answer, but okay. It looks like we've come up with a shot. And I'm thinking it's the draw.
Yeah, they got to go around.
Yeah.
Because if they can do it, they're in a great spot.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Okay. Like they can even be full back 8. They just have to be shot buried. Like it cannot be straight behind that blue.
No, no.
Because it just makes a straight run back. And
yeah, no, they need to bury it.
Yeah.
Stuff. At first, I thought maybe they would try a hit off the one in the back there, but
it's an option, but in truth, that is kind of helping in a jam situation. So I don't know if you'd really want to.
oh, it's certainly got to
Oh,
move. And it's not moving at all. Maybe they're hitting that back one.
They got into a bit wider and maybe a bit of a fresher path. It's
Holy
just
smokes.
that's okay. Freezing to this isn't too bad.
Yeah. So
no, that was a
I
little.
can't see from above. Are they shot or not?
They are shot.
They are shot.
Yep. But it is open, and in truth, Ramsfjell the perfect hit and roll and double the blue and the yellow out of the way, so there's nothing to freeze you on the back anymore.
Bendick says leave it high.
Yeah, yes, I saw that. I don't know though. I'm leaning towards the Magnus. Play the hit and roll.
Yeah.
And force him to throw the draw again.
Exactly.
Because they were trying to get buried, and by taking that little bit of extra ice, it ran straighter and longer.
So what can they do now that would be that would stop them from having a second chance at that draw?
Nothing.
There's nothing.
No,
nothing
they're
high. That's shot.
They have to make a play at the yellow, outside of just ignoring it and trying to draw around
Right,
anyway on their
They're
own.
going to be stuck without.
Yeah. So
they need to for the win. They don't want to go to an extra end.
well, at a bare minimum, you need to win, right? Otherwise, the game's over. Game's over, and you're going home.
No, agreed.
So
I'm just trying to think there too.
Um,
Because if they make that go away,
this is the best way for the Ramsfjell team to get to.
Okay.
They could play the draw, but again, if it's not perfect, like this shot leaves them a lot more outs than. Because they get rid of this, and they're sitting 4 at a minimum 3. Okay, we're away here. On off. Nope, little curl. And jam is not good here. All right, not bad. Okay, it's out of play. See, this is the only downside that they needed more of a roll.
Right, because they can bury now. You
Yep.
think?
Oh yeah, he can get it completely behind. If he can get the roll to the center line,
you can't get it.
No, Ramsfjell will have to drop for the one. It was the only downside to throwing that shot that hard.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I say that is my Sunday team last year gave me a lot of heck about not learning how to throw a proper 10-5 for a while. So I had to learn how to throw a proper 10-5, and it gave us so many more options with sweeping and getting the proper roll we were looking for and everything else.
Right.
I used to be the same school of hit it and hit it hard.
Your 10-5 is down control.
Yes, it is a little down more from control weight. It's a perfect sweeping weight. You can hold it out. You can, really curl it if you need to curl it.
All right, that's something to practice on my days off.
Yep. Yeah, if you can.
Here's another random question on a sheet like this where the hack is only 1 foot ahead of board. When somebody calls hack versus board. Really?
Okay, no. So hack is basically stop at the hack.
I know, but board.
Board in our club means it hits the board and bounces back about 3 feet.
Okay, got it.
So you basically,
like I said, die at the board.
It bounces back a
Be
bit.
like
Yeah.
at another club with more space.
You get the 5 or 6 feet behind the hack. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we
He did
go.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Yep. Okay. Now, the only downside is the run back is still there.
The run back blue.
Yep.
Right.
But if he's off by a hair, it could jam on the blue.
All right.
Now he either plays the run back or he throws a hack weight tick to get that out of there. But that's danger because you're down the line. Okay. And it looks like the run back is the play.
Is it? He wants it.
Yep.
he seems to be pretty
There was
happy
a,
about it.
there
too.
was a there was a very firm broom
I
tap.
was
Like,
gonna
yeah,
say,
let's go.
that's
We got the
like-
shot I want.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with this.
No.
And to be honest, even if it was a little too outside and ticked off his own blue there, it would still come back to it, right?
Yeah, he's just, even if it was a hair inside, yeah, just get rid of the yellow. That's all
It's
he
all,
needs to
it's
do.
all good no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, last rock, 8th end.
All right.
Down 1.
We're scoring 3 or 4, or we're going to an extra. Okay. Clean. Good. They're on, off, on, off. So the lines are great. No, it was going a bit on the end there. No, we're good. Yep. 1, 2,
1, 2.
3,
That's enough.
4 for the win.
That's enough.
Well, there we go. Team
That's
Ramsfjell
there
that
you
scores
go.
a 4 on the 8th to win over Team Yamaguchi. That'll be it for us from the Stu South Toronto Tankard at the High Park Club here in Toronto. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Yes, again, well executed.
Watch tonight. There's going to be some great games.
Yes, the page qualifying is tonight. Page playoffs start tonight at 9:30. Team Teranzoni, Team Constantini,
Kim?
Team Kim. I'm trying to remember who else. Sorry, I've been dealing with a bunch of different names and teams all week. But all in all, should be a great time. So tune in at 9:30. All 4 seats will be on YouTube, on stream. So take care. Mark, thanks again for joining me.
No worries.
And I'm Chris. I'm signing up, saying goodnight. Cheers.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at GSOCtickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Who knew after 20 years in real estate I'd have to make silly videos for Instagram and come out behind a tree?
Stu, we need to do this stuff.
Why can't I just door knock into open houses like I did in the old days?
That doesn't work anymore.
Okay, so it's because I'm sitting here behind a tree. Come use us for real estate.